Before I start this, I would like to stress the fact that the deep web is a true and dangerous part of the internet. Many illegal items and services may be performed here. The deep web does not appear in normal Google search and is only accessible through specific search engines which I will not disclose. You have been formally warned not to access it, or do so at your own risk. Just like any other day, our company was made to take house calls from customers who had problems with their computers. My job was mostly dealing with people who I could swear just didn't know how to work a computer, even in this day and age. Regardless, it was my job to inspect and resolve the issue. That night, I had a huge list of people waiting to get their computers repaired. The next on the list was a business that couldn't bring their computers online. I was requested by the owner to come check it out as soon as possible. I got in my car and headed to this place. Since it was a business, I figured there'd be something wrong with the network cable, or someone must have installed a Trojan horse by accident. I finished the drive there and entered the building. By the time I saw the owner, he directed me to a computer. He said it wouldn't connect to the internet. Then he went on about how Microsoft Windows is a crap company while I pulled out my laptop to see what was really going on. I tried accessing Google, but it said the URL was invalid. Since I know Google is indeed a real website, there's gotta be something wrong with the computer's connection. I checked the connection settings. I facepalmed at the fact that the computer wasn't even connected to a network. All of the networks were locked with web security, so I asked the manager to look for a passcode. He took quite the while, so I decided to twiddle away on my laptop for a bit. A random network popped up that wasn't secured. Me, stricken with the agony of boredom, logged onto the network. I started going on the web looking at articles and files when my computer began to freeze a bit. My laptop had never frozen before. As time progressed, it froze more and more frequently, with longer durations each time. Eventually, the browser crashed. As I was about to reboot my computer, a new browser started up with a chat box in the middle. A random user logged on. He began typing, "This is your last warning. Leave this network, now." At the time, I figured it was just an artificial intelligence program or a bot built into this network to keep hackers out, so I paid it no mind. It began typing again. "This is your final warning. Leave, now." I'm impressed with this program. It was well made. I was starting to doubt the fact that it was a program. It wrote again, "Leave now, or else." Okay. Let's see what this bot is capable of. I replied to it. Or what? The user typed, "I will make your life hell." I laughed it off. Now this program really had my respect. It was very entertaining. "This is good security," I typed in the box. "I warned you." The man typed. My full name appeared in the command line. This is where I began to feel uneasy. I never told him my name. How did you know my name was Mish? My physical address, credit card numbers, phone number, social media account all appeared before me. Instead of answering my question, he proceeded to name my personal information. These were all correct. Scared off of my ass, I sat there unable to form a response. Eventually the man typed again. "Since you refuse to leave, you'll see hell." The chat box disappeared. At this point, I'm frantically pushing the power button. It's not responding. There's no way to exit the browser. I tried to force close it with the task manager, but it was deactivated. Even the power switch had been disabled. Murder, demonic sacrifice, innocent babies being slaughtered, human experimentation, cannibals, and other inhumane atrocities I won't dare to mention. As I look on the screen, my face grows transparent. Nearing the end of the video, I vomited. I couldn't take any more of this. The chat box reappeared. "Leave while you still can," he wrote. I quickly shut off my computer and disconnected from the network. The owner came back and got connected to a wireless network. He thanked me, but I just rushed out of there. I didn't bother telling the owner what had happened, as it would just make things worse. Thankfully, I haven't heard anything since. Ahem. A word for internet safety. Don't be stupid. The end. Oh yeah, and if you think you're being social using social media, you're not. In fact, you really couldn't be less social if you tried. For the love of God, go out and get some real friends. If not, then maybe a story will cheer you up. It's called The Ugly Barnacle. Once there was an ugly barnacle. It was so ugly that everyone died. The end.